Hello, I'm Martin Fencka and welcome to another part of Let's Play Civilization 5. The goal for today is very simple. We need somehow to convince Arabia to agree to a white peace. Why I'm saying only Arabia is because off camera, when I ended the turn, between turns, Greece came to us and asked for peace, and they even paid a bit of gold, like 10 gold per turn, and really not much, but well, it wasn't white peace, we got a little bit from that. So now we have one more war we need to end, and once we do that, we should get rid of all the war weariness that we now have. Wait a little bit, and once we make sure that the war weariness is gone, we can attack Rome and start preparing our invasion of Portugal. So hopefully we'll be able to somehow convince Arabia today. But there are some more interesting things that will probably happen. First of all, we should get combustion, which is gonna reveal oil. That's really important. Uh, we have lots of desert tiles, so the chance that we get oil is pretty high. And in the late game, I'd like to get like a core of our army to be either land ships or later tanks, because their mobility would speed things up a lot. It would be much easier to fight on a large map like this, when we will be able to move basically twice as fast as our current units. And also, we should get another social policy, or I should say tenet today, which is going to be the or effectiveness of spy defense. And that's probably crucial thing right now, because maybe it will finally give us a chance against those assassinations and sabotages that are completely destroying our capital right now. For maybe 50 turns we are already working on one thing and can't finish it. So yeah, this might be even more important than getting the combustion, and with that the new era. That's another thing, not just the oil, but we'll also get to another era, and that's gonna increase our yields. But enough talking, let's just start playing. I again moved some units, gave orders to some of our workers, and I also upgraded our explorer that I initially wanted to get rid of. But what I found out is that Zeppelin actually upgrades to paratroopers, and those are really damn good. So from useless scouting only units for the late game, we can actually get a very decent combat unit. So I changed my mind, upgraded to the Zeppelin, and we'll just wait, then get paratroopers. And yeah, our scouts will actually be useful even in the late game with those upgrades. But for now, we can just stay here, get us some vision. Maybe actually, let's move him. It's interesting that he doesn't have vision across the hill, though it's a flying unit. Let's move him one more tile. Can probably stay like here, get at least some vision between those mountains. And now we'll get to those pop-ups. Okay, here. I already know this one. I read it, and yeah. Again, someone this time we know who sabotaged the Red Fort for, I think, third time or something like that. And on top of that, they managed to steal a tech from us. So I immediately talked to them to stop spying. He refused. And that this is like the last drop that convinced me that the next tenet is the spy defense. I mean, it's getting on my nerves so much that I just have to do it. Usually I'd probably prioritize the 2 free tags, but in this case it's just too much. Okay, we need iron still, can get rid of this now. This is the peace treaty with Greece. This is interesting. More and more people are declaring war on Catherine. So I'm not sure how I feel about that. If I'm happy that Catherine is gonna be busy and they'll slow her progress down, or if I don't like it because Catherine will be slowed down and won't be able to compete with Mongolia. Well, it happened, so at least they're busy, I would say. Better than just peace all the time with all the AIs working on tech non-stop. Um, what do we have here? More people. Can we lock these finally? No. Mm, we are rebuilding this tile, so we can leave that. What, what about this one? I think the windmill is better. I'm gonna rebuild the tile improvement here at some point. Well, we'll probably get another citizen before we get to that. Okay, now here. It's time to start moving north. And the Gatling is gonna move as well. I just need a few units around Baghdad, hit it like twice, and that should be enough to convince Arabia that a peace treaty is actually a really good idea for them. Okay, now more people in our capital means that we're gonna work a train station. What does it look like? 234 compared to 234. Hmm. Really? Identical? What about money? Identical as well. Okay, well, whatever. I'll just work the train station. Um, 21 turns. Oh, the growth is still decent. Yeah, research agreement, Poland and Mongolia. Now everyone will have million research agreements, and they really started taking up insanely fast. We have to somehow uh, get rid of the war weariness so that we can start taking more and more capitals. If we wait for too long, wars will become too slow and we may not have enough time to take all the capitals. Okay, what do we have here? How many specialists are we working? Only two, so Garden can wait. Um, I think I will build the train station here. It's over 100 production. We have lots of forests around that is still gonna work, so the production is gonna be pretty good. Which means because this is a percentage-based boost, we're gonna get the most from it here. So let's do that. And also something I wanted to do for a long time. We actually had dyes here right next to us, unimproved. Do we have a worker somewhere that we maybe could send there immediately? We can get one. It's fine. Okay, next. Oh, you'll definitely fix the jade. And damn, I forgot about one thing I wanted to do. You don't have a cathedral in Athens, so that's something I should fix. Thank you for reminding me. I wouldn't realize it myself, most likely. Um, Silver. We have 2 copies. We do. How much would you pay? 10 gold per turn? Okay. 10 gold per turn is enough. can probably get more from some of our luxuries, but at this point, um, when we are doing like 2000 gold per turn, if we get 10 gold per turn or 12 gold per turn, probably doesn't matter. Okay, that's a lot of pop-ups, and you kidding me again? Okay, stop spying on me. No, again, they refused, and he's now hostile. Dude, we don't even have that many modifiers with them. I mean, negative modifiers. Minus 43, we are trading, which means 39, 45, 50 plus. I mean, the overall number is negative, but it's not that much. Why are you such a jerk? 8 turns. Hopefully, we'll solve the problem. Border growth. Yeah, this looks like a good tile, at least for now, before we start working on the antiquity side. Any more tiles around here? Nope. But we have the seaport, that looks like a good tile. Yeah, still need iron. Culture popular in Rome. Well, Rome probably won't be on the map for too long, so it's absolutely irrelevant. And buildings. Uh, Public school first, I would say. I think it's better to work the train station, right? How does it look like? 193. 193. Should be better to work the train station, but... What the hell? Whatever. This is the next thing that we want. How long for the Great Engineer? 55 turns. It's probably worth getting the garden. And... I should get the Writers Guild somewhere. But I'd rather start working on archaeologists right now, I think. Are we gonna need writers at some point? Basically everything except musicians. You're gonna have to start producing at some point. Archaeologists first, and I'm probably gonna queue up a couple. Yeah, like 10. And one more city, probably Adwa, will do the same thing. That should be enough to get all the antiquity sites in Africa. Railroads, you are done with the silver. Here we are working on farms that will hopefully solve the problem with the starvation. You can move towards the dyes. And first, let's fix these two tiles. And once we are done with that, I'm gonna remove this road. We could use a connection here. Maybe let's get first a mine on this hill. 45. Down to 10 happiness. Seriously? Um, Talk to me. No. Come on, come on. Probably start attacking Baghdad even with one unit. Just start doing damage as soon as possible. Yeah, whatever. I'm used to these events already. Can probably get a farm here. Okay, there's a kill, and our scout can probably start moving home so that we can get another Zeppelin and paratroopers later. We can build a farm, I think. We're gonna finish the connection from the other side. 45, 45. More railroads. And we have the altitude training, so let's move as fast as possible. Yeah, crystal research from our capital. Everyone, go to our capital. It's a giveaway. 3 units. Let's get cover and shock. But now we have to go back all the way to Kilimanjaro. Okay, you can start working on the mine, or working the mine. It's gonna be fixed soon, and we have another mine here, so this gives us at least some production in Mecca. Here we are running out of options, kinda. Much money do you have? 31,000. Okay. Let's buy another hill then. We have a worker heading south, so we can upgrade those hills. And It's actually gonna be worth working them. You gotta wait, and okay, more people being born. Hmm, let's actually buy this hill, and I'm gonna redirect the worker. Instead of building farm here, we're gonna build a mine. Okay, buildings. Harbor into what? Into circus. We need happiness. Adva is done with the train station, which means now we can queue up some more archaeologists. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. University done. Again, arena into circus, just never have enough happiness. I need these small boosts that we can get relatively quickly. Later they become irrelevant, but now it's probably a good idea to get as much as possible before we drop to red numbers. What do we have here? Aqueduct. Which means armory next. How does it look like with Athens, by the way, and the cathedral I'm still forgetting? 10 turns for the courthouse. That's gonna help because it's gonna remove 18 unhappiness from occupied cities. This is the only city we are occupying right now. Okay, next. So far, no military units around Baghdad. That's good. No, go away. I hope that just one hit will be enough to convince them for a peace treaty. Because every turn, I'm more nervous that we get one of those events connected or related to war happiness or war wariness. I'm becoming a bit paranoid about it. Customary declared war on Alexander. Uh, Probably nothing important because Greece is now on the other side of the world. Okay, so far so good. Hmm. You don't even have to wait for healing. Let's just get this guy back somehow. I'm not sure what we're gonna do with these tiles, so I'd rather buy a forest maybe. Or maybe I'll just build a mine here and get farms on these tiles. And then a village here. That might be the best option. Okay, let's start with those farms first. Plantation, and you're just gonna fix all these tiles. Move, move, everyone move. There are some units coming. It's too bad that there is a river and I can't kill all their caravans. Let's pillage to heal up. Cross. Oh, wanted to go this way. I didn't realize that I can't move 2 tiles per turn inside their territory. Never mind. Come on, talk to me. No. I hope that I don't have to take Baghdad. Could maybe try to disembark and get 1 more units this way. Okay, border growth, still starving. This tile looks good, so let's work it. Still need iron, but it should be close now. Can we maybe speed things up by a turn? No, 1 more turn before we can get it. Yeah, what am I supposed to do with this? Barbarians discovered where? It's in North America, don't care. And buildings. You have your windmill. We can get aqueduct. And then the grocer. That's gonna solve our problem with food. Because we are also getting unhappiness from starvation. Museum in Harar. Let's get a hotel before the garden here. Armory into... we are not growing here, not starving here. That's fine with me for now. Which luxuries do we have here? Cotton. What upgrades cotton? Caravanserai. That's gonna be +3 production, +3 culture. Yeah, that's the best thing we can do now. Now the cotton will actually be worth working. Keep going 1 more turn before we get the iron, and next. And I wanted to check the war Russia against the whole Europe. Seems that they're about to take Graz. And their cities are not doing damage or not taking damage, so it seems Russia is fine. It'll be the worst thing now probably for us if they defeated Russia and like every participant took 1 or 2 cities, because then everyone who doesn't like us would grow and someone we are actually still friendly with would fall, and we would lose the potential ally against Mongolia. Okay, here is combustion. Please, 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 we need oil. Modern era, we are down to 2 happiness, that's disaster. So far no oil, but well, we'll get to it. Let's go through all the pop-ups first. 2 turns for our spy upgrade. Some tourism and spies recruited. Yeah, what are you supposed to do with them? Send them to Assyria and Brazil. Maybe just Brazil. What does it look like with potential? Okay, that's 1. What's the capital of Assyria now? Okay, I'm not gonna try to pronounce this, but it's the city with the longest name in the game, probably. Um, and what else? Maybe, I'm not sure. Maybe I'll just use the 4th one in one of our unprotected cities, like Memphis is a good target. Go. Okay. Oh, here I see some oil. Perfect. Um, City growth. I can work the windmill for now, but it means we are losing so much every turn that in 11 turns our people start dying, and it's gonna take 11 turns to get those farms. Oops. Where can we get food? One... No. Can't get food. 5 turns we get the aqueduct. That should give us 1 extra turn. Well, worst case scenario, somebody's gonna die. Okay. Border growth. Volatile is an A view. I have no idea what the race was. But it's good to know that we are still winning. And now. 5 oil. Decent. That's it. That's it. From all the deserts that we have, we got 5 oil. 1 tile. Here's 4. You gotta be kidding me. Let me guess, it's or everything is in Australia. Look at that. 6, 9, 11 iron, 17 iron in Australia. Are there any other deserts where the oil might be? No. Where is all the iron? I mean, where is all the oil? There has to be more somewhere. I just don't see it. here is oil. Well, that's not gonna help. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 4, 5. Well, in like 500 turns, we'll be able to get it from Adama. So can't rely on that. No oil here. I don't believe this. Here's oil. Maybe how much for oil? It's not that much. Here's oil. Again, we either take Zanzibar or we won't be able to work it. This is a joke. We have a whole continent just for ourselves and we didn't get anything. What about a territory that we should be able to get soon? No oil here, no surprise that Europe doesn't have oil. Okay. That will be a problem. I'll have to check the map again off camera. But I don't think that I missed anything in Africa, and this is a problem. Because oil is not just for the armored units, it's also for planes. Damn it. Well, let's just play a bit more today. We can get anything more important than Arena Circus. Could get the production from Stoneworks maybe. We are done with Garden, which means it's time for Hotel. You can build a mine. And here we can do some damage. Why did we take so much damage here though? That's interesting. Oh, and by the way, we couldn't move 2 tiles because I pillaged first. Didn't realize that. Wasn't because we are in their territory. I have to be aggressive. I need to get to the city. Oh, here are some tiles that are worth improving. Move, move, move. One happiness. We're gonna lose it on this turn. How long for the courthouse? 7 turns. Actually, the happiness went up. Surprising. Let's get the tenant today. That's the goal. So 2 more turns. Maybe we'll have to declare on Persia again to get this oil. It's only 4, but I mean 4 extra tanks or 4 extra planes. That's actually a nice boost, and we're gonna need quite a few of those if we want to get the military victory. And there is World Congress welcomes city states, yeah, because he entered the modern era. Oh, first archaeologist. That's the closest site. Here is one. Go. And here is the iron. I think I'm gonna redo these tiles a bit. Get farms here, and then I'm gonna build a village here. And also, this is gonna be a village because it's on the road, so it's gonna be much better than the villages that are not the roads. The extra production from that is important. Okay, another tile is fixed. Why can't we? Oh, because there is someone else already working on the tile. Which means you can build another farm. And now we should have open borders with Poland. Okay, hit Baghdad. Any forests that we could buy, maybe? No. Thinking about buying this hill for 1600. It's not that much, and we have 36,000 right now. Just have to send someone to improve it. Anybody around here? How many tiles do we have? We need to improve. 1, 2, 3. This one. We're gonna have some more here. Okay, let's speed things up by another worker. Memphis. Here it's definitely worth investing into more forests. So let's buy this one. Just want to get as much production as possible. 250 when we are working on buildings. That sounds good. We can definitely get some wonders here. Hopefully by spreading the production of wonders, we'll be able to at least partially avoid those sabotages. Okay, more free units, so let's send him to Kilimanjaro first. Border growth, barbarians, trespassing, yeah, I know about that. And we're choosing a host. How many votes do we have? 8. And do we want to help someone? No one is gonna vote for us. Which means maybe you could vote for Russia. Get the modifier with them. Is there anyone else you want to stay friendly with? I don't think so. Okay. Catherine, where are you? And she should win now. Well, actually, maybe someone is gonna vote for Poland. I don't think that anybody's gonna vote for Mongolia. It's also possible someone is gonna vote for Austria. Or that Austria is actually gonna vote for someone. But it's probably worth a try. And here, this is something we have to stop. Definitely don't need Buddhism as a world religion. And what else? Perils and open door Don't care about these, but we definitely have to stop the world religion. Okay, next. There we go, we have the monopoly on Jade Bag. Still trying to find some more oil so when the computer processes turn for all the AIs. I'm trying to find something, but this is all that we can get easily, I think. Oh, there we go. Yes, please. So all we had to do was hit their city once. Accept. I'm not sure if the Warburn is gonna disappear now or on the next turn, but should go away. There we go. Oh, so we managed to get rid of it. I think it was very close. It was really, really close to a disaster. Um, okay, you can improve that. You can build a farm. And now we can move all our units back and relax for a while. Hmm. This is gonna be a mine, so let's get it. Another archaeologist. Here we have antiquity site, so let's work on it. And move back all the units. Come on. There are some more that I want to move. The Gatling gun. Oh, it's the worker here. Okay, let's move him as well. Here we need one more tile to get the connection. 45. And what about this guy? Let's just go this way. Okay, pop-ups. This looks like a good tile. We have to change some tile assignments. I don't think so. It looks good. Maybe this one is horrible. Let's work the mine. And here we're gonna fix the tile soon, so we can leave that. And there's one more thing. This is probably a better tile. Okay, 3 turns for the aqueduct. Hopefully we don't lose anyone there. Now we can lock this down because we are finally improving it. Okay, we are working on the train station here, which means this is gonna be another production focused city, and that means I'm willing to invest some gold into it, into tiles. So let's do it this way. Thebes. Do we have tiles that we could work here? Or specialist slots? You're just gonna work the forge. How does it look like? 61 turns for the great engineer. That's fine. Do we have garden? No, we don't have garden yet. It's gonna be pretty important here. I'm already gonna queue it up, and I'll even buy part of the production. Maybe even move it so that we get it before the museum. I'm working quite a few specialists out here, and that garden is gonna speed up the engineering quite a bit. With all those sabotages in our capital, we're now gonna need some engineers to speed up other wonders that I want to get. Not sure that I want to keep working the dye. Nah. Let's buy a jungle. Poland becomes host. Who voted for Poland? Brazil. And Russia voted for... Because it's 12 votes, Russia should have 12 votes as well. For... Okay, so we voted for them and they voted for us. Yeah, we are good friends, but I kinda can't work together. Well, never mind. It didn't quite work the way I expected. It's actually funny. India and Mongolia signed research agreement. It's one of the more dangerous ones. Here's the monopoly. And buildings. Arena. Yeah, now when we have the happiness from... or when the unhappiness from war weariness is gone, the circus is suddenly not such a high priority. But still, it's at least flat culture, so let's get it. You can get public school. Probably bank here. And now we can get the tenant, so... Where is it? Receive an additional spy. This actually means 4 spies. Spies twice as likely to capture enemy spies in owned cities. Yes, that's what we want. I mean, we want communism, we want Great Leap Forward, and there are probably some tier 2 tenants that we want as well, but this is crucial right now. There we go, more spies. I think I'm gonna assign them to our own cities. Asur, Adama, Elephantine, and one more, Damascus. Now, when they should be twice as effective in defense, maybe they'll be able to do something. Because once we stop all the spies in the capital, and it becomes too hard for the AIs to do something in our capital, they will move into other cities, so kinda have to protect at least our biggest cities. Okay, so in the end, this was a good part. I was really nervous throughout this whole part with the war weariness, but we managed to solve the problem in time. Now we are back to 47 happiness. I think I'm gonna wait for the courthouse so that we get rid of the unhappiness from occupied cities, and once we are back to like 60 happiness, we're gonna declare on Rome and then start thinking about Portugal. And yeah, one more thing that we now have to solve is the problem with oil. Because I kind of expected that we may have problems with horses, iron, maybe even coal, but I definitely didn't expect that we'd have problems with oil with all the deserts. Kind of expected that we'd have like half the oil in the world. I really expected even the strategic monopoly. Um, but yeah, I was wrong. I may even have to rework our plans for the army build that we're gonna need unless I find some more oil. But, well, I can do that off camera. We are done for it today. So I hope that you like this part, that you're gonna join me for the next one again, and until then, have a good time. Bye bye.